All right, begin.
What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a great start to your day. So I wanted to come on here and talk about a few things, so let's get into it. So the first topic that I want to touch on is this Boosie situation. So Boosie and the baby, they shot a video in the baby's hometown of Charlotte, North Carolina, right? So they collaborated for a song, did a music video together. And so what happened is that Boosie decided to pay somebody off the streets $500 in order for him to slap him for the video, right? So the guy that they approached to be slapped for the video, he agreed to do it. And so Boosie slaps the guy. Now the video of Boosie slapping this man is very graphic and disturbing, so I can't play it here. If you would like to see that footage, you can visit my Instagram at NCToughTV. So anyway, Boosie wanted to show off. He posted the footage to his Instagram account, and it wasn't long before Facebook, Instagram, they decided to delete the video and they blocked him from using Instagram yet again. Now, this is the second time that Boosie's IG has been suspended indefinitely. And so the first time it was suspended was due to inappropriate content that he was posting. The things that Boosie was posting was just off the charts. The content was explicit as hell, right? This man was posting soft porn. But, a lot of people do that on Instagram, and so Boosie felt singled out. Now, when Boosie got suspended off of IG the first time, he had about 9 million followers. So he had to create a new IG and build his fan base back up. Now, at the time of this suspension that just happened, he had built his base back up to 1 million followers. Now, how I feel about this situation hits close to home for me because I'm from North Carolina. So I gotta call out the baby. What are you doing allowing another artist to come to your city and allowing Boosie to pay somebody off the streets who's probably going to use that money to get their next fix? Y'all are taking advantage of a person that clearly needs help versus being humiliated for $500 measly. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, he can make his own decisions. The man that got slapped, he can make his own decisions. He's a grown man. Well, people like that, unfortunately, haven't been good at making their own decisions. That's why they're on the streets right now. And this just wasn't some young buck or some middle-aged man. The man looks old. Look at the guy. This is the guy that Boosie slapped. So I'm like, the baby, what are you doing? No one comes to our state or comes to any city within our state and violate our people. If Boosie wanted somebody to slap, he should have brought somebody from Baton Rouge. That's just my personal opinion. And if I'm keeping it all the way 100, nobody should be getting slapped. Keep your hands, feet, and other objects to yourself, kids. Just keeping it all the way real. This is the thing. If you needed somebody to slap, why don't you go hire a professional stunt man, right, to fill that void for your video? Why would you take a man off the streets that's struggling to live day by day and lure him with $500 and be like, here, and then publicly humiliate that man, and that man couldn't even catch his breath after Boosie slapped him in the fashion that he did? Now, as far as Boosie's account being suspended off Instagram, that's his own foolishness, right? You already knew they were watching you like a hawk. Your account had been previously suspended before. So what makes you think that when you post violent content to your IG that you're not supposed to be suspended? So this is what Boosie posted on Twitter in regards to Instagram suspending his account. Now, I'm going to keep it all the way 100 with you. I've posted things in the past that got deleted and suspended, and I've been blocked off Facebook and Instagram. I thought I was using my First Amendment right, but I told y'all yesterday about that First Amendment. It only works in your favor if the other party that's receiving it agrees with your ideology in most cases. And I'm talking about I've expressed myself without using profanity, right? And still got blocked, still got suspended off of these platforms. So it makes you feel some type of way when you look on the other side and the people that are being aggressive and disrespectful to you because of the color of your skin oftentimes seem to get a pass, right? Listen, let me tell y'all, I've encountered a lot of people being racist towards me, right? And so when you go to report their comment, Now, I want you guys to drop down in the comment section and let me know if this has ever happened to you. Now, I'm calling out TikTok, I'm calling out Instagram, and I'm calling out Facebook on this one, all right? So I've had racist comments directed towards me on social media on all 3 platforms. And so when you go to report that comment, I've gotten a decision back from all 3 platforms that said this post does not violate our community guidelines. And sometimes it has you wondering, like, what the hell is going on here? And then you look at their page and their content is still up, where they're being super disrespectful and nothing is happening to them. But if you clap back, right? When you clap back and you get with them and you get on their level, you end up getting blocked or suspended. Your platform ends up getting suspended and their platform stays up. So sometimes I just question what the hell is going on in that regard. Now, I will say this. A lot of people complain about, well, you know, there's all sorts of content being posted on these platforms that violate community guidelines, like fights and, you know, people just being disrespectful and inappropriate behavior. And yes, that's true. But social media is a slippery slope. So just bear with me. Let me explain what I'm trying to say. It's like, on the one hand, you're grateful for the things that Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and social media platforms allow you to upload, because there's some things that we couldn't combat if it wasn't for social media, right? If it wasn't for cell phones. So a lot of things have been exposed through social media. And so I can see that some of the things that have been uploaded, where social media outlets allow certain content to stay up, right? Because they want people to be aware. At least that's what you think of what's going on in the world. So like I said previously, we couldn't combat a lot of things if we didn't know, if it wasn't for social media. But the problem with that is social media does cause division. And so what you have is you have people who may agree with what they're seeing, and then you have people that may disagree with what they're seeing. And then it causes this whole big riffraff online. And then you get crazy people that take what they went through as far as being in an argument with someone because they disagreed on a particular issue. Somebody might take it to the streets and take it out on an innocent person. Now, this is not to say that social media is the sole cause for everything that's going on in the world today that's negative, because it was happening before social media. But what I am saying is that some of the things that we do see on social media has intensified the negativity in the world today. Now, what's extremely funny to me is the fact that when you keep seeing things on social media, right, that involve the people with the same hue as me, especially when we're being violated and disrespected constantly, when these posts hit these social media outlets, they expect us to be respectful, be professional, and respond accordingly. The problem I have with that is that when you keep seeing your people being disrespected and violated, it's hard to respond in a professional manner. And so if we go off the top, right, they have conveniently provided people with the report button to report what you say, right, to monitor you. And I never liked that, you know, and I understand that there's so many people out there. You give people the right to report things that are crazy, over the top, anything dealing with kids, anything about taking lives, anything about violence. I understand that. But if I'm giving my opinion, and it's a strong opinion about how I feel, and I'm not threatening no one, I don't think that other people that are just regular social media users like me should be able to report my content. And also, I will say this, a lot of people that work in the offices of Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter and TikTok, they're very opinionated too. If they don't like what you had to say about a particular issue, they will throw the hammer down on you quick, block your content, suspend you, and things of that nature. Trust me, I know. But anyway, in regards to Boosie, I kind of feel where he's coming from, but I don't know if I would say that Zuck is racist, because they're censoring people that look like them too. You know, Trump and, you know, all these conservatives and things of that nature that have these certain ideologies that spew hate and bigotry, they're censoring them too. So there is questionable behavior that make you think that that could be the issue. But I have to say that Boosie has pushed the limits. If you've ever seen his Instagram, his Twitter, all of his social media, he pushed the limits. So I just think that, you know, Instagram just kicked them off because they're tired of seeing Boosie pushed the limits. Like, you take it too far, bruh. That's just how I feel. And on top of that, you came to North Carolina and you violated, right? You violated one of my own people. So I'm not finna rock with you to the end. Absolutely not. And it is what it is, right? So we're going to move along. I want to talk about this little Nas situation, if you guys will let me, right? So I want to talk about this demonic ritual that went down. Now, if you're a Satanist, that's your business. But I was brought up in a church household, so I have a profound respect for God and Jesus Christ. I respect him to the utmost. So listen, your opinion is your opinion. My opinion is my opinion. Stand by yours, and I'm going to stand by mine. Now, this situation is crazy as hell. Now, I've been in a constant argument with people who are trying to defend Lil Nas, right? And so this is the thing. They're talking about it's not demonic. He was trying to make this type of statement. And basically, I'm like, what type of statement? Well, a lot of people judged him because of his sexuality and told him that he was going to hell because he was gay and blah, blah, blah. I was like, whatever. Like, you don't need the devil in your music video. And you sure as hell don't need to be lap dancing and trying to seduce the devil to get back at the devil. And I saw it different. Yeah, he killed the devil, but he took the devil's horns and put it on his head like he was taking over as the devil himself. So I don't understand that individuals that say that they have a relationship with God, that they don't see an issue with this video. I just don't understand it. Now, I understand that there are many people that don't believe in God, and that's your business. So you don't see it either way, but still, if you don't believe in God, you can't tell me that this is not demonic. This video has the devil in it, and he's lap dancing with the devil, trying to seduce the devil. So what is it that you see that I'm not seeing? I mean, it's just common sense to me. Then, after debating all those people who were against what I was saying in regards to Lil Nas in the video, then all of a sudden he unveils this demon shoe, Satan shoe, right? That contains 1 drop of human blood. Now, come on now. Come on. Now, this shoe is a Nike shoe. And so Nike came out and they basically said that they didn't have anything to do with this shoe, that it was a third party involved. But my issue with Nike is, if you didn't create this shoe and this shoe wasn't your idea, right? Then that still doesn't tell me if you agree with it or not, because I'm pretty sure whatever he sells, you're going to get a cut because it has your logo on it. So stop trying to play this PR game, because you know damn well you're behind this. I don't care what Nike says. Nike definitely has their influence on each and everything that has their logo on it, right? Anything. I don't care if the shoes was bought from a third party. Nike knows about this situation, and Nike definitely is trying to jump ahead of the game and say, hey, we didn't create it, so don't put it on us, but you're going to take the money off of it because this shoe goes for over $1,000. So who you trying to play stupid, Nike? Who you trying to play for stupid? You can't play me, you can play others, but I'm not stupid. And that's why I'm not wearing any more Nikes. Yep, I said it. No more Nikes for me. Then on top of that, you know, Billy Ray Cyrus' daughter, Miley Cyrus, had to come out and support her little Nas, right? So she posted this on Instagram and she has the shoes on and she says, or she asks rather, can you see Satan? Do y'all see this mess? Then on top of that, in the video, he's in shackles and chains, talking about call me by my name. Yo, what in the world is going on? This dude is demonic. He's an industry slave, and they are not shy about putting it out there. I guess Lil Nas was the right individual for them to actually plant and put this on so he could be able to put it out there, because maybe Lil Nas values fame, money, and things of that nature, and he decided that he may have to give up his life at the end of the day to obtain the wealth and the status that he wants while he's alive. But yeah, I'm not buying it. You know, I'm not buying it, and I stand on what I believe in. Like I said, if you're a Satanist and you're someone that loves what Nas is doing, that's your business. You have the right to side with Nas. And as far as my house, hey, BBB, we bind you in the name of Jesus.
Hanna BBB I shall tap. Hanna BBB I shall tap. Hanna BBB I shall tap. Hanna BBB I shall. BBB I shall. Hey, BBB I shall. Hanna BBB I shall. Well, I thank God. Hanna BBB I shall tap. Hanna BBB attack. Hanna BBB attack. Hanna BBB attack. EBB attack. Hey, EBB attack. Hanna BBB attack. Well, I thank God.
Satanic force, get up out of here. Not playing it. Not playing with it at all. That's too much for me. Out of line. Out of bounds. It is what it is. I'm done with it. But anyway, guys, I'm going to let this go and let y'all have that in the comments. Drop down and let me know what you think about this entire video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll get with you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.